Hey guys, it's Ginger, and I am headed into the gym right now. I'm going to yoga this morning. However, I'm here a little early, because like I explained before, my fiance has no start time, specified. The hours that he goes in are between 7 and 9, and this morning it was 7:30, so by the time I went home, I'd have to turn around 30 minutes later and come here anyway. So I'd rather just come here and get some things done. Like filling out applications and, anything that I have on my to-do list. Have a couple calls to make. Stuff like that. The Y is such a lovely place. So family-oriented that I can do that. There's places to do that. There's plenty of tables and stuff like that. I don't feel like I only come here to exercise, I feel like I can have some downtime here too. So anyway, that's what I'm doing, having my protein, having my morning smoothie, and my nutrition bar is in my bag. I'll eat that soon. Bye guys. It's Ginger, and I'm tuning in to just share a new addition to my day. Something new that I'm incorporating, which is lemon water. So I decided to incorporate this because I, on Facebook, I have seen not one but multiple videos of people on weight loss journey who specifically say that they're drinking lemon water. And one of my favorite YouTubers, Abs Gets Fab, also drinks lemon water. And so my tablet's going off for no reason at all. So I did a little bit of research before I decided to incorporate this. I did a little bit of research before I decided to incorporate this, and like I said, I found that multiple of my favorite people I watch and I read about who are on weight loss journeys or who are giving advice for weight loss journeys all talk about lemon water for weight loss. You can obviously do it with a whole lemon, like a regular lemon, like Abs Gets Fab does, or you can do it with lemon juice, because that's all it is you're squeezing the lemon juice, and you just make sure you read the package and make sure there's nothing else added in here. There is nothing in here but lemon juice. It's 100%, no sugar, no nothing. And this just happens to be what we buy in our fridge, so that's why I use this. Not any specific reason why I don't have a whole lemon that I use. It's just because it is just one squirt. Not too much. Now, the only thing I will say is that on these videos that I watched, especially the one that I saw on Facebook, it was a YouTuber, but it was circulating Facebook that I saw it on. I don't know what YouTuber it was, so I apologize for that, but in the comment section, I read a lot of comments geared towards that's gonna destroy your teeth, or that's so much acid on your stomach, or that's terrible for you, you might as well eat some candy. Those are the kind of comments that I read, and not just on her video, on multiple videos I have read very conflicting opinions. A lot of people are saying it's for weight loss. A lot of people are commenting on those weight loss videos and saying you're going to destroy your teeth and you might as well eat candy because of the sugar intake and whatever. So I'm going to try it because, like I said, the amount of people doing it and knowing that foods can have a direct relation to your body, my family is more towards the homeopathic side of things rather than the pharmaceutical side. So I know that foods can do things for your body, specific things that you're looking for. You know, you eat this for this, and this for that, and this for that, and da-da-da, and you need this spice for that, you know, turmeric, ginger, all these, thyme, all these things do different things for your body. So I am entrusting that this will be good, and if I see some sort of major difference, then I'll probably stop. But yeah, so this is my new addition to my journey, lemon water. It's Ginger, and I'm tuning in to talk a little bit about a little bit in my personal journal. So this week we're talking about, sorry, this lighting is really bad. This week we're talking about, we're discussing accomplishments. Why is it so important to recognize them? Rewards, you know, rewards and what is too much of a reward, and how often should you get a reward, and what's good enough to receive a reward, which is all trick questions. So I'm going to start out by talking about accomplishments, because most recently I have noticed some, I call them mini accomplishments. For example, there's a pose in yoga called fire log. It's where you're able to square your leg, you know, cross it, you're sitting down, you square it out, and then you stack the other leg right on top of it, square it out, and you sit up straight, and then you walk your hands as far as you can forward, and you get a deep stretch. And I was able to do that this week, very comfortably. I meant last week, very comfortably, very easily, and then this week again I did it no problem. So to start from the beginning, there's also a pose in yoga called pigeon, which is where you stack your legs crossed on top of each other and you sit up straight. So fire log would be the deep stretch, and pigeon would be just sitting like that. So the week before that, I noticed that I could physically sit in pigeon without a problem. And then the following week, you know, I could do fire log more, you know, deeper. And this week as well, I noticed more and more flexibility. So these are more accomplishments that are happening. That's what I mean by accomplishment, as far as fitness goes. And if you don't do yoga and Pilates and stuff like I do, Zumba, in my Zumba class, it's an hour long. What I do is, my goal is to make it 30 minutes without a break. 30 minutes constant move. No water, no break. And then after the 30 minutes, I start taking a couple water breaks. And, you know, I moved up to trying to make it 45 minutes without a break. And, you know, those are accomplishments. When I do make it there, those are accomplishments. And, you know, if you don't do that, if you do, you know, if you're in weightlifting and you know, weightlifting, you start out at something, right? And then you either up your weight and lower your reps, or you up your reps and lower your weight, and you focus on toning, or you focus on gaining, one or the other, right? So weightlifting, same thing. You might notice gradual accomplishment of being able to move up. That's an accomplishment. So yeah, that's what it is. That's what an accomplishment is, when you achieve a fitness goal, or a fitness activity that you wouldn't have normally been able to do, or a length of time doing a fitness activity, or a pose, or you reach a certain amount of stretch, or a certain amount of this or that. That's an accomplishment. And it's so important to recognize that, because throughout your journey, whether you're on a fitness journey or not, throughout your fitness progression, if you don't recognize strengths, weaknesses, accomplishments, upgrades, if you don't recognize those things, what are you doing, right? What are you there for? Fitness is not just something you go and do and blah, blah, blah. No. And the people you see that in the gym who do that, who show up in the wrong, gear, and who are like not using the equipment right, and who are just floating through, and they're not doing any type of routine that's going to get them anywhere. Yeah. So you have to, fitness is work, it's effort, right? It's not just showing up, doing it, and going home. There's a lot that goes into it, and accomplishments are part of it. Recognizing your accomplishments, recognizing your weaknesses, your strengths, when things are changing in your body and it's time to move levels. Because if your strength level changes and you stay, right, and you stay at the same thing, you develop muscle memory, and you're not going to go anywhere. You're not going to improve. You're not going to go to the next step and get more gains, or move to the next pose, or last longer, because you developed muscle memory. Now, a certain amount of muscle memory is good, right? You want a certain amount of muscle memory, but you have to recognize all of those things. So anyway, that's just what I'm going to talk about for today, and we'll get more and more into it throughout the week, guys. So I'm just tuning in because it's Monday, and I'm gonna tell you that this is what I'm gonna be working on this week out of my creative journal. It says, write in each balloon all the things you want to let go of. So that is what I'll be working on this week. Guys, it's Ginger, and I'm on my way to Zumba.